Welcome back to the Dominican Republic Top Leading Stories. I'm Cerise Fairfax, your host, delivering the comprehensive news. I thank you so much for clicking on this video and for tuning in. If this is your type of content, please go ahead and hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe because you will be notified when I upload a brand new video. Let's begin. Tropical storm Melissa has formed in the Caribbean Sea, prompting weather authorities across the region to issue alerts. A hurricane watch has been issued for Haiti as the system develops and moves through the Caribbean. Weather consultant Jean Suriel reported on Monday that the tropical disturbance over the Caribbean Sea has the potential to develop into a more significant weather system. By Monday, those concerns were realized as the system strengthened into Tropical Storm Melissa. The Dominican Republic remains in hurricane season through the end of November, and authorities are monitoring Melissa's path closely. The National Hurricane Center indicates ongoing concerns about the storm's trajectory and potential impacts on the island of Hispaniola. The developing weather system has already affected coastal conditions. The North Coast has experienced high surf for the past 2 weeks due to recent storms and weather disturbances moving westward through the Atlantic. Residents and visitors in coastal areas are advised to exercise caution near beaches and to stay informed about weather updates as Tropical Storm Melissa continues to develop. Aerojet's record quarter. Dominican carrier surpasses major U.S. airlines. And remarkable news for Dominican aviation, Aerojet ended the third quarter of 2025 as the third largest carrier in passenger volume at Dominican airports, trailing only JetBlue and American Airlines, while surpassing Delta, United, and Copa Airlines. Between July and September 2025, Aerojet transported 354,437 passengers, representing 7.3% of all passengers entering and leaving the country. When including international connections, the airline carried over 400,000 passengers, accounting for more than 9% of total airport traffic across the Dominican Republic, the highest quarterly performance in its 3-year history. Aerojet attributes this impressive growth to its expansion into the U.S. market and the addition of 2 Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft to its fleet. The airline's most popular destinations include Medellin, Bogota, Mexico City, Buenos Aires, and Lima. The expansion continues with new routes, launching into the coming months. In October, Aerojet will launch service from Punta Cana to Orlando. November will see the introduction of flights from Santo Domingo to Boston and Punta Cana to Chicago. In December, the airline plans to introduce direct flights to Buenos Aires and Cordoba, further strengthening connectivity between the Dominican Republic and South America. This success story represents a significant achievement for Dominican aviation and demonstrates the country's growing importance as a Caribbean aviation hub. President Luis Abinader clarified on Monday, October 21st, that while the Dominican Republic will host the next summit of the Americas in December, the event is officially convened and organized by the United States, which has led this continental forum since its creation. During his weekly press briefing, Abinader addressed questions regarding the absence of Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum, who recently confirmed she will not attend the summit. The president emphasized that the Summit of the Americas extends far beyond the gathering of heads of states. The event will feature parallel meetings for business leaders, civil society organizations, youth representatives, and environmental sectors. These meetings will be held in both Santo Domingo and Punta Cana, depending on logistics. President Abinader assured that the Dominican Republic, as host nation, will provide all necessary support to ensure the event's success and to foster constructive dialogue on democracy, development, and regional cooperation. The summit represents a significant moment for Dominican diplomacy and will bring international attention to the country's role as a stable, democratic leader in the Caribbean region. There has been a major cocaine seizure. The Public Prosecutor's Office launched Operation Leopard on October 19th, resulting in the arrest of 4 people and the seizure of 643 packages of suspected cocaine in the province of La Altagracia. The operation, led by the Public Prosecutor's Office, the Special Prosecutor's Office for Money Laundering and Tourism Financing, and the La Altagracia Prosecutor's Office, benefited from international cooperation with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA. Among those arrested are Daniela Amancio Olavaria, Rafael Torres Diaz, Wilson Rafael Inerio, Nestor Julio Rodriguez. The arrests came as a result of intelligence gathering, surveillance, and monitoring activities conducted by the National Drug Control Directorate, DNCD, working in conjunction with prosecutors. Just days earlier, on Monday, October 21st, a French national was caught at Las Americas International Airport after swallowing 1 kilogram of cocaine. The incident highlights the ongoing challenges with drug trafficking through the country's airports, despite enhanced security measures. Airport security officials continue to employ advanced detection methods, including body scanners and behavioral analysis, to combat smuggling attempts. The arrests demonstrate the persistence of drug trafficking organizations in attempting to use the Dominican Republic as a transit point for narcotics destined for North America and Europe. Investment climate recognition. On October 18th, business leaders continued to express optimism about the Dominican Republic's investment climate. Francisco Paco Perez, president of the Official Chamber of Commerce of Spain in the Dominican Republic, stated that the eyes of the world are on this country, the Dominican Republic. Perez indicated that the main reasons include the country's excellent economic, social, and political stability. He says, it's rare in these polarized times to find a country with these attributes that provide great comfort to investors, knowing that their investment is guaranteed. Other elements that set the Dominican Republic apart include legal security and good profitability. Business leaders note that opportunities for improvement remain, particularly in infrastructure, including roads, water supply, and transportation systems. The dollar exchange rates. As of Saturday, October 18th, the Central Bank of the Dominican Republic reported exchange rates with the US dollar buying at RD 61.80 and selling at 64.05. The euro is buying at 72.45 and selling at 76.85, while the Canadian dollar is buying at RD 42.0 and selling at RD 46.50. Public health updates. The Ministry of Public Health reported on October 19th that 126 maternal deaths has occurred through early October, highlighting ongoing challenges in maternal health care. The statistic underscores the continued need for investment in women's health services, prenatal care access, and quality services. Health officials continue to emphasize the importance of early prenatal care and hospital deliveries as critical factors in reducing maternal mortality rates. Cancer Screening Campaign. On October 18th, the Dominican Republic's National Program for the Early Detection of Breast and Cervical Cancer continued its outreach efforts across the country. Health officials are urging women to participate in regular screening programs, which are crucial for early detection and treatment of these cancers. HIV prevention efforts. On October 17th, the National Council for HIV and AIDS announced that the prevention campaigns continue nationwide, with health authorities working to expand testing and treatment access for affected populations. Blood Donation Initiative. On October 15th, the Punta Cana Group, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the National Blood Center, announced blood donation initiatives to maintain adequate supplies for medical emergencies and routine procedures. Blood donation drives remain critical for ensuring hospitals have sufficient supplies to meet patient needs. Cultural events. European Cinema Festival. The Euroscene 2025, announced on October 21st, is bringing the best of European cinema to the Dominican Republic. The festival offers Dominican audiences access to award-winning films and diverse perspectives from across the European continent, promoting cultural exchange and appreciation for international cinema. Regional security. Anti-gang force operations in Haiti. The anti-gang force launched its first operations in Haiti, as reported on October 21st, as part of international efforts to combat the security crisis plaguing the neighboring nation. The Kenyan-led peacekeeping mission continues its work to restore order in a country where criminal gangs control approximately 85% of the capital, Port-au-Prince. The situation in Haiti remains a major concern for Dominican authorities, who continue to monitor developments closely given to shared border and potential spillover effects. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Cerise Fairfax. Please take a moment to subscribe and you'll be notified when I upload a brand new news video. On this channel, you'll find news, relocation information, apartments, and random videos about what is happening more specifically on the North Coast. I appreciate your time. Please be good to yourself out there. And remember, tomorrow is not promised. So make the best of today. God bless you.